Let's get right on into In Stars and Time. I just love the art so much right away. So clearly we got our leitmotif there. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Did we just eat the star? Munch, munch, munch. I love our design so much. Mirabel. Frin! Sifrin! Sifrin? Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. Better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. You're too sleepy to talk. Sleep's sweet embrace calls for you. You close your eyes again. You're still half asleep, aren't you? You make a grumbling sound. Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? You yawn so hard that your jaw cracks. You're having such a nice rest, too. Ugh. You can't spend the rest of the day sleeping. That would be a waste. You force yourself to get up. Wake up, Sifrin. You have a country to save. You can use the joystick to move around. Okay. Yeah! It looks so good! Look at even the 3D render of it is really nice. The 3D character and the light is just really fun. All right, we have bird. Can I play with bird? The bird chirps. Oh, in Vagard, they say birds go pew, pew. Pew, pew. Are we in Vagard? Sifrin, you're up. You sure are. Hey, Mira. Hey, Sifrin. So, how was your nap on a scale of 1 to 10? Let's see. I would say that most of my naps are going to be a 1. I'm not a napper. I'm sorry. It's just there's a lot to do and... How dare you wake me up from my slumber? Punishment for 100 years. No, not 100 years. Oh, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room, maybe tell stories. It would be nice, wouldn't it? How is it different from what you usually do? Well, okay. You think it's silly, don't you? I'm sorry. I was trying to find something fun to do tonight, but that's all I could think of. It was a stupid idea, wasn't it? Maybe we should forget about it. Oh no. Your lack of enthusiasm made Mirabel upset. Come on, fix it. No, I think it's fun. Let's do it. Are you sure? All right then. So if we're doing it, can you let everyone know? I don't think I could convince everyone. Well, you kind of have to now. Of course, Mira. Okay, let me think. Madam Odile. I don't know which one that is. Odile. I'm gonna say Odile. Because I feel like Odile sounds like Yodele Hee-Hoo, and I'm not about that life. Madam Odile should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east, and Isabeau is at the favored tree to the west. We're staying in the clock tower. We're staying in the clock tower at the east of the town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember? Probably not. Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location, just in case you forget. Yeah, smart. You got the reminder note. You put the note in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You can check them by going into your pockets. To access your pockets, press the menu button by pressing Y. The menu contains your pockets, your equipment, and many other things. You can interact with most items in your pockets by pressing A. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God's statue. What? The Change God? Don't forget to check the Change God statue too, for good luck. You wave goodbye. Oh, also, there's a lot of people to talk to and drawers to snoop inside of around here. You can interact with people and objects by pressing A when standing in front of them. If you need to, you can always configure your button settings in the options menu. All right, well, I got things to do. Daydreaming one. The woman is daydreaming, singing softly under her breath. Oh, hi, you're one of the saviors, aren't you? Well, that's a word, huh? I recognize you. And you traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with, Mirabel? Mirabel, I know her. She's from here. What a wonderful young woman. I never talked to her much, though. I wonder, though, is she the younger or older sister of your group? She'd fit both, wouldn't she? You laugh awkwardly. Snoop. You know, the end of the world is fine and all, but I only have one regret. I won't be able to know what's happening to Lord Josephandre in the final issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Did he manage to protect his castle to the very end? Did he finally find his friend Pierre-Jacques Ernest? Did he finally find out more about himself? I'll never know. Is that really what they're worrying about today? A book series? Not their imminent death or anything? Weird. A dresser? Do not touch! Okay. My unmentionables are inside. Oh, you leave the dresser alone. My bad. Big hat and possibly warm-looking cloak. He must be one of the people traveling with Mirabel. She's pretty well known around here. The chosen one, you know. Blessed by the changed god with the power to save Valgard. Valgard is how I'm going to say it. Valgard. Plus, before all this, she was a housemaiden at the House of Change nearby. She'd take classes, help out with chores, help with other housemaidens with their studies and craft. Little perfect Mirabel. As for me, I think she's the most wonderful being on earth. No wonder the Change God blessed her when she's this wonderful. I used to go to the house a lot for my classes, and she was always there taking the classes with me. I never had a class with her, or I didn't share with her. She's so cool, so helpful, so driven. Honestly, we're kind of best friends. Even though I've never had a single conversation with her. Talking to people is hard. You get it. You hope she'll get to talk to Mirabel before tomorrow. They told me there would be drawers to search. Nary a single drawer. Oh, hey, traveler, you're not from Valgard, are you? That's the rumor, at least. I'm from Poteria myself. I came to Valgard to further my studies a few months ago. Poteria, huh? It's nice, right? Lots of scholars, good food, welcoming people, especially their House of Change. They let everyone in and aren't shy about sharing their knowledge, even if you don't follow their belief. It's strange, right? I've traveled a lot, but I've never been to a country with such welcoming people. I could move here, to be honest. Well, it's a little awkward right now, you know, with the king. I might actually be forced to move here. Permanently. I should pick a good spot to be frozen in. Not that I think you won't win tomorrow, of course. I have faith you'll win, of course. Valgard is very welcoming. People always notice you're not from here, but they're more likely to ask you if you'd like to stay at their home for a bit than anything else. Hee, I am fishing. You look like someone who would like fishing. Would you like to fish for a little bit? Why not? Hee, fishing, huh? You don't really know how to do this. Take the fishing pole they're offering you, choose a lure the same shade as the water, check the fishing pole, throw it in the water, and sit down and wait. Yeah, this feels right. Fishing time. You didn't catch anything. That's too bad. Okay. Why not? Cool jeweler. Hello, welcome to my home, complete stranger. Oh, you're one of those people traveling with Mirabel, aren't you? I really like their hair. One of the saviors. Don't we all? Since you're here, can you help me? I'm trying to figure out which necklace to give my lovely, wonderful, beautiful wife. She stops what she's crafting and shows you two necklaces. One with round beads, one with teardrop-shaped ones. Next to her, her wife is not moving an inch. I like the teardrop. You're right, I think she'd be happy about this one. She gently attaches the necklace around her wife's neck and looks at her for a while. Hey, make sure to defeat the king tomorrow, okay? I'd like to ask my wife which one she actually prefers. Frozen in time. Interesting. So that's what's gonna happen to everybody, huh? Okay. All right, I'm starting to get a little bit of the narrative here, a little bit of the stuff going on. However, I'm not quite sure if it's worth my time to check all these things. Oh yeah, I've already talked to you. I just saw Mirabel. Wait, you look familiar. Odile or Odile. One or the other that we'll never know. Looking at what the shop has to offer. Odile. Oh, Sifrin, you look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? Questions. Clock tower, sleepover. A sleepover? Ugh, you guys really are kids. We can forget about our problems. I suppose so. Nonetheless, I'll be there. Poor Boniface probably needs it. I don't know how to say any of these names. All these names are so strange. Maybe we all do. But the room only has 3 beds, right? I better get a whole bed to myself. Mira and Bonnie will probably be sharing. Mirabel and Bonnie? So who'll sleep on the ground? You or Isabeau? I think me and Issa will share. Fascinating. Anyway, I'll be there. You know, since we already decided earlier we'd meet at the clock tower and all. Yeah. You already planned to meet up at the clock tower, so was there a need for you to let everyone know? You could have just met everyone at the clock tower. Oh well, not like you have anything better to do. Anything else? Questions. We're fighting the king tomorrow. We are. I hope you're prepared. The king and the sadnesses his destruction creates. They possess crafts capable of slowing us down or even freezing us in time completely. So, as always, we're counting on you and your speed to keep us out of trouble. Aw. So, you want me in the front again? Leading everyone if possible. You've already proven good at preventing traps and keeping us alive, so I don't see why that has to change. And as always, you can count on me to provide everyone with intel on any enemies we encounter. Everyone except Boniface will be on battle duty. What if that name is just pronounced completely different? Just like Boniface. I don't know, dude. But I might ask Boniface to do something as well. It might be good for everyone to give the kids something to do. Boring tactics talk, I know. I'll shut up and buy items for our journey to the top of the house. Oh, have you found it? Is your field of research tactics? Oh, gems. Are you still trying to figure out what I'm researching? No! My field of research isn't tactics. Isabeau actually proposed that one last week, late one. Aw. Give it up already. None of you will ever figure out what I'm studying. It will stay a secret forever. Questions. What'll you do after? After tomorrow, if we survive. I wish I had your confidence. Maybe I'll just go home to Kabul. Haven't seen my country in many years. Before I met Mirabel and Isabeau, my goal was to travel to Valgard and see its many different places, sites, and cultures. I've already accomplished this by traveling with Mirabel, so was it all for your research? Yes. Your research into culturesology? Culturesology isn't a field of research, Sifrin. But it is the field of research you spent your life trying to create. Stop inventing a backstory for me. What about you? What will you do? If we beat the king, that is. Will you go back to your own country, maybe? What will you do? I will come up with my own field of research. Ugh. Questions. Nah, nothing. Okay, I'll see you at the clock tower later then. You talk to Odile or Odile. You cross Odile from the remainder note. Some papers. Oh, cute. Basically, that's the group's navigator, yeah, or tactician. Story-loving shopkeeper. Ahoy, traveling one. Oh, you're with Mirabel and the lady with glasses. I recognize you. Blah, 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 blah. More exposition. The change god, huh?
Hey, you! The strange adult with a hat. My name is Tutorial Kid.
Tutorial Kid has the name Agatha sewn into her clothes.
My mom says you're very strong and you're going to help save us all, but I need to challenge you to know your strength. So, let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. I accept your challenge.
Yeah!
Nice. Rock, paper, scissors.
The only fight there is. You know how to play rock, paper, scissors, right?
Who doesn't know how to play? Duh.
Of course you do. What kind of person doesn't know rock, paper, scissors, considering it's the basis of combat, of war, of life? Let's play! Rock, paper.
Rock, paper, or scissors. Victory! Nice. The Tutorial Kid threw paper.
I threw paper. How could I lose to someone like you? Okay, let's do it again. Rock, paper.
If they went for paper last time, I went for scissors. This time they're going to go for rock. I'm going to go for paper.
Yeah.
Tutorial Kid threw rock.
No, I threw rock. I've lost this round, but it's not over yet. Okay, last round. Rock, paper.
Go for scissors again. Tie.
This can't be a draw on the last round.
According to the laws of this village,
You have won the rock, paper, scissors game. This was an intense battle. Thank you for fighting with me.
I got a sweet tonic.
Now you know the basics of rock, paper, scissors, so you're invincible. Our training has come to an end. Farewell.
Is that a banana? Hey, you want to buy something? You'd like to, but can't buy much with only a silver coin. You show your silver coin anyway. With one of those, you can get a third of a pastry. But aren't you one of the saviors traveling with little Mirabel? Don't worry about a thing then. Can I get you anything on the house? A croissant, maybe? Incredible. Incredible. I've never seen anyone give such a look of disdain when offered a croissant. A pain au chocolat, then. Only monsters don't like pain au chocolat. You nod. Coming up. Cool. You think about putting it in your pocket for later, but it smells so wonderful, still warm. It smells like butter and chocolate. Try to control yourself and only take a small, dainty bite. How is this supposed to test our strength? I'm guessing they're teaching us that eventually we're going to actually use rock, paper, scissors as like our, I don't know, maybe the system by which, like, think about like Fire Emblem, you know, the axes, spears, and swords. Maybe it's the same way with rock, paper, scissors.
Not gonna lie, seeing a tiny one like you eat like this, eat this like a rabid beast, that was disturbing, but also weirdly satisfying. Good luck tomorrow.
Welcome. I am helping Papa today.
Okay. Favor tree. Isabeau is probably at the tree. You shouldn't bother him. Better talk to Odile. I want to say Odie and Bonnie first. You also need to check the Change God statue just so you can tell Mirabel that you did it. Okay, so I guess that's where we're supposed to go last. Drawing kid. This kid seems to be drawing a picture of someone. It's Mirabel! Come in. It's you! It's me! The kid smiles and kicks her feet happily. You really like their art. Maybe. Can you draw something I can take with me? They get to work. It's you and I. It's all the friends! The kid makes a happy noise and gives you the drawing. You got the friendship doodle! Yeah! I got the friendship doodle. Oh.
Hello, aren't you one of the saviors traveling with Mirabel? You're doing so much for us. I wish I could help you in some way. I know. I grow flowers, beautiful flowers that can make someone like you happy. Here, have one. You could keep it or gift it to someone special.
I got the bright flower. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, a beautiful one. Oh, hello, traveler. I hope the smell in here isn't too overpowering. I'm cooking a lot of different things for tomorrow. All of us in Dormont talked a few days back. We decided that while you'll be exploring the house to fight the king, everyone in the village will be partying. That way, if you win, we'll already have the party in full swing. But if you don't, we all get frozen by the king's curse. We'll be frozen in time, but at least we'll be happy. A party? Good for you. I can tell you find that weird. Even if the end is coming for us, it's still a new form of change, and any type of change deserves to be celebrated. Valgard is weird. No, I respect that. Any form of change deserves to be appreciated. I like it. Frog-loving kid. Blind one. Oh, is someone there? Yeah, hello.
Aha, hello there. I don't recognize your voice. Are you perhaps one of the saviors? I knew it. It's very nice to meet you. I've met another one of you earlier. They smelled like snacks. A little kid by the name of Bonnie, was it? If you're looking for them, I heard them go past the bridge just south of here a while ago. They went to go look at my veggie field, to talk to me about my veggie field, and went back to look at my veggie field. They said my vegetables looked really shiny and delicious, so I would die for them now. Perhaps I shouldn't make such jokes, considering they might actually die soon because of the king's curse. Exposition!
Bonnie is here, looking morosely at the fields. Bonnie!
Hey, friend.
Oh boy, what'd you want? Questions. Clock tower, sleepover.
A sleepover? That's pretty dumb. Was it your idea?
Hey, Mara's actually.
Then it's a great idea. Why didn't you come up with it?
Stars, you do not know how to deal with Bonnie anymore. Worrying about tomorrow?
No. Not even a little bit.
That's a lie. Your sister will be okay, you know.
Don't talk about my sister. Anyway, I don't need to worry about her. It's not like she's going to move on from her spot.
Bonnie's sister is in Bambouche, a coastal village hundreds of kilometers from here. A few months ago, the king froze their whole village in time. Unless you manage to beat the king tomorrow, Bonnie's sister will never move again. How many times will you say my vegetables, and how many times will you shriek it like, my cabbages? If you beat the king,
I'll go and see my sister in Bambouche, duh.
And then
I'll hug her.
And then
I'll tell her I really, really tried.
Tried what? And then
you won't be here anyway, so you won't be here to ask me stupid questions, you crab. What about you anyway? What will you do?
What will you do?
I'll go to space. Space sounds lame. I bet you can't even go there anyway.
I totally can.
Wait, really? How?
It's a secret.
Wink. This is why I don't like you, Sifrin.
Aw. Flower.
You giving me a flower? Why?
Why not?
Okay.
Bonnie hesitantly takes the flower and stares at it intently. Did it make them happy? Questions.
Nothing. See you at the clock tower.
You talk to Bonnie. Who's next? Mirabel is here, sitting on a bench looking at papers.
Hi, Sifrin. Do you need anything?
Questions. Oh, I have to talk. Okay. No, I already done this. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling, being in Dormont, you mean. It's nostalgic. This is where I lived before, after all. I mean, when I wasn't studying or working at the house. Dormont itself hasn't changed much, but the house, well, we can see it from the village, you know, how distorted it's become. I was the only one who managed to escape the house when the king attacked. So many people must be hurt, or maybe they're all...
Mira. We'll save them all tomorrow. Yes, you're right. No, I should stay positive. Sorry.
What will you do after?
After, won't it jinx us just to talk about this? Well, I'll need to make sure everyone in the house is okay. Beating the king should make their time flow again, and they won't be frozen anymore. And I need to talk to the head housemaiden and apologize for taking so long. She was the one supposed to beat the king. She would have done a better job than I did if only the king didn't freeze her in time. But after I apologized, I was thinking of traveling again. You know, as a housemaiden of the House of Change, I'm supposed to keep striving for change, even more than a normal believer. And part of it means I have to go on a pilgrimage, which I haven't done yet.
Didn't this whole journey count as a pilgrimage?
No. I mean, I don't think so. The pilgrimage is all about learning new things and seeing new places and changing yourself and other people you meet. This journey could have been that, but I haven't changed at all. I'm still the same old Mirabel.
You feel like she's changed a lot since you met her, but who are you to judge?
What about you, Sifrin? What will you do?
What will I do? I'm going to go on a pilgrimage too.
Oh, that's great, but I thought... Oh, change. Are you thinking of converting to the House of Change? The house would be delighted. I have some pamphlets.
Pass.
Oh, you're fine with it? Oh, okay.
Questions? Nope.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Now can I go to Isabeau? No, I have to go up first, don't I? And then Clock Tower, I'm assuming.
Hello, young lad. Sit down next to me. You can sit on benches and stools by walking into them. Yes, I know. Just walk into them. Very intuitive.
It's giving Undertale for sure. You can feel the inspiration in that little parallax. So now can I go talk to Isabeau or what? Oh, no, I have to... Oh, this is the change. Oh, it's this thing. Statues big and small, all with different faces. Some of them have sad eyes, others a bright smile. A few are animated by craft, and one jumps around and bumps gently into your foot. The Change God, deity worshipped by all of the country of Valgard, stands before you. You have trouble believing you're finally here, almost at the end of your journey. It was only a few months ago that you met Mirabel. So much has happened since then. Flashback? Oh, that's a little spooky. It was almost a year ago now that the king appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. Possessing immense craft power, he spread his curse across the country of Valgard, freezing in time everything in its path. With Dormont's House of Change in his control, he patiently waits, for he knows his curse can only be reversed if he is defeated. His victory would be all but determined if not for Mirabel. Your friend Mirabel is the only survivor of the House of Dormont after the king froze everyone inside in time and locked the gates. Everyone says she was blessed by the Change God themselves with the power to fight back the king's curse, making her the only one able to save Valgard. When you met her, she was already traveling with Isabeau and Odile, trying to get the orbs necessary to open the house's gates and defeat the king. You helped them defeat a particularly strong sadness, and seeing your strength, they asked for your help. You had nothing better to do, so you decided to accompany them. A few weeks later, you met Bonnie, completing your little team. You saw a lot of Valgardian cities during your travels, some frozen, some not, and you did your best to sidestep the slowly encroaching curse. But still, you all kept going. Mirabel kept going to honor the Change God's blessing, save her beloved house, and save Valgard. Isabeau came with her after Valgard's defenders themselves refused to help. Odile came to satisfy her curiosity about Valgard, and because she said leaving the fate of a country to a bunch of young ones would give me an ulcer. Bonnie came to save their sister, frozen by the curse. And you're here because there's nothing else for you to do. What else are you supposed to do except travel with them? Once, Mirabel asked if you were okay, following them on a journey to save the country. She felt guilty, felt like she was forcing everyone to follow her on a hopeless quest. You wanted to put her at ease, so you said easily and truthfully that traveling with everyone was the happiest you could remember being. She looked upset. You cringed just thinking about it, truth be told. Maybe not the most considerate thing you could have said to someone with her problems at that moment, but tomorrow, one way or another, your journey will end. You should believe something very strongly at the Change God. That's how those work, right? Mirabel and Isabeau taught you before. You can't just ask for things because the change belief considers this lazy. It's the Change God. Only pure belief and confidence in yourself will do, with the Change God only providing a little nudge. If anyone is lazy here, it must be the Change God, you think. Oh well, you believe strongly, or whatever, that you'll be super fast. Always attack first. Don't leave the enemy a chance to touch you. You repeat under your breath, super fast, super fast, super fast.
You actually feel a little faster? You jump in place, trying to notice if anything changed. You jump right on a pointy rock. You don't tear up. Not that much agile then. You and your friends' attack speed got a tiny bit better. Going to the Change God statue will boost one stat of your choice. You can also save your progress by praying at the Change God's statue. You close your eyes. Wow, okay, that's enough for today. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away, crossing it out from the remainder note. So the vibe I'm already getting is interesting that they have already completed the journey. Isabeau is here probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Isa, Sif, Isa, Sif, Isa, Sif. Okay, that's enough. Aw, boo. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's pretty, tremendous tree. Yeah, yes. You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand towards your shoulder, but stops and brings it to his side. That was funny. I'm going to go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? Questions. Clock tower, sleepover. A sleepover? Crab, yeah. Doesn't the clock tower have only 3 beds, though? I'm guessing Bon Bon and Mira will share, and Madame Odile will take her own, which means we'll share beds again, Stiff. I got dibs on the left side. Sure. Yay! But please try not to hog the covers this time. It's getting cold at night. Questions for Isa. What's up with the big tree? Oh, you don't know about the favor tree? Well, it's just a big random tree, but when you're a believer of the House of Change, the biggest tree in a certain place is called a favor tree. It's like it's the tree with the most power, so you can ask it things as a favor. Like, please help me pass my defender exams, which is like a totally random example. Wasn't Isabeau a defender? Did you ask a mythical tree to help you pass your exams? And I passed with flying colors, thank you very much. Well, I did study very hard, so it's not like the tree did much, but even a little bit helps. You should ask the tree for a favor, too. It's a big day tomorrow. Questions for Isa. What will you do after? After we beat the king? Wow, Sif, so confident, so cool. I like it. I think I'll just return home to Jouvant. I don't have anything else planned. I wonder how Jouvant is doing. When we left it, it was still standing, moving, but I think the king's curse may have caught up to it. So then, will you take your job back? Being a defender has kind of lost its shine. I always admired the defenders, you know? It's all about protecting your neighborhood, your city. Helping them out with whatever they need, be it getting a cat from a tree or helping an old man with his bags. But when Mira came to Jouvant asking for help after Dormont's house had fallen, I was ready to help, for all of Jouvant's defenders to help. And you know what they said? Nah. And I could tell that they said that because they were scared. The worst defenders see is like a robbery, maybe. So suddenly helping to save Valgard was too much for them. But not helping because you're scared? I just couldn't accept that. That's not brave. So I quit, and I won't be going back. And I'll do something else. Maybe it's time for me to do something brand new. I got a secret. I've always wanted to be a clothing designer, so maybe I could take an apprenticeship somewhere. You never know. That sounds great, Isa. I knew you'd approve. What about you, Sif? What will you do when we beat the king? What will you do? Start a comedy club. Wait, really? Are you serious? Yes, absolutely. Yes. Finally, more people will be able to hear your puns. Okay, I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. You talk to Isabeau. You cross Isabeau from the reminder note. Time to go to the favor tree. The favor tree looms above you. You walk slowly closer to the trunk of the tree, where you can see some leaves you can grab. You need a leaf to ask the favor tree for something, after all. You look around for a leaf you like and think, asking for a favor from a higher power like a big tree sounds pretty close to a wish, you think. A wish, a wish. The favor tree seems to be popular among people in Valgard lately. You think that if people came to make a wish, they'd probably wish for Valgard to be saved. You don't really need to add another wish like that to the pile. The trees are probably already on it. But you'd feel bad wishing for something big and taking everyone away from everyone's wish to save Valgard. Something small then. Something simple. Something nice. Okay, you have a few ideas, but you can only choose one. You wish to visit, to wear clothes, to go with Odile to see her country, to be here when Bonnie reunites with her sister. Okay, so it's all of the 4. I mean, one of them is the most noble. I would say that is the one reuniting with the sister. Bonnie has been distant from you lately. You're not sure why, but you'd like to be here when they see their sister again. They miss their sister so much. Sometimes you can hear them cry out at night, calling their sister's name. If you could help them save her, help them get back to their sister and see her safe and alive, you'd like to do that. You want them to be happy. You want to stay with them. Was that text weird? Or did my eyes just start to go out or something? A wish in mind, you look at the leaf you've chosen and wish. You breathe your wish into the leaf, repeat it 3 times, and fold the leaf closed, keeping your wish safe. All done. Gently, you let the leaf go and walk back to the town. You have a sleepover to go to, after all. You can save your progress by touching the star. Okay, Undertale. We really are leaning in, aren't we? Suddenly I feel determined.